The World's End. Let's talk about narrative, or more specifically, foreshadowing. The opening scene of the film foreshadows the rest of the events in the film, so I'm going to talk you through every little one I could see. In the opening scene, we see a shooting star circling red. There. We later find out in the film that a shooting star is the arrival of the Blanks come to take over Newton Haven and eventually the world. During the opening, we hear Gary King talk about all his friends, one specifically, Oliver. He explains how Oliver is a type of person who is all mouth, and this is him later on in the film. Well, he wasn't wrong. In the opening part of the film, we are told the names of all the pubs that the boys visit on their quest. Each pub has a specific name which is completely relevant to the foreshadowing of the story. For example, one pub is called Cross Hands. This is the pub where the boys have their first fight. And another example is a pub called the Two-Headed Dog, which is where they fight off a two-headed robot. Another part of foreshadowing is at the start of the film, the boys go to a place called the Smokehouse, where Gary says they all become paranoid and Pete chucks a whitey. Because later on in the film, the boys go back to the Smokehouse, they get paranoid that Gary may be a blank, and then Peter goes on to be captured by the blanks. So within the first 5 minutes of the film, we are effectively told how the plot is going to pan out. This really adds to the depth of the film because the plot is right in front of us and yet we are still amazed when the inevitable events occur in the film.